Awesome. Right, morning, morning, morning. Happy Thursday. So it's lower body strength, one of my favourite ones. And we'll start seated. So come to find a comfortable seat. So crossing at the ankles, kneeling if you're working on that. Whatever feels good this morning. But we're starting upright. Okay, so give yourself a nice big shoulder roll. Maybe a little reach up before you set the shoulders back and down. Get settled on the sit bones. Find a little bit of length and space in the torso. So we're sitting nice and tall. But remember, the belly's soft. Relax the face. Soften the jaw. Close down the eyes if you haven't already. And just take a few moments to settle. Let's come to find some stillness. Be mindful you're not leaning forward or backwards. Maybe a little bit of length through the back of the neck by tucking the chin. Just those final tweaks, and then allow yourself to settle. So just notice how you are this morning, how you're feeling. Reminding yourself that when you come to your yoga mat, it's almost like we're in a different zone, right? It's like we've gone into our little bubble, safety zone, whatever you connect with. There's like a little force field around it, and it just means that it's time for you. And you might even have that connection to this space. So it might be a room or a little portion of a room that feels very much dedicated to your self-care. And that's great if you have. So when you come into this physical space or sit physically on your mat, I want you to try to let go of anything else related to situations, other people, things potentially that are out of your control. And just start to tune into you. How are you feeling? And it might be about situations or things that are out of your control or other people, that's fine. But what impact is it having on you, or how are you navigating that? Your yoga mat is space to move and breathe, but it's also time to process, time to figure things out. So once you've had that little conversation, that little check-in, just remember you're exactly where you need to be. You've carved out this time. The next part of your morning is just about doing what feels good for you, moving in ways that are right for your body. More than anything, it's about being with our breath. So let's shift our attention now to the breath, which will just help us to get into the physical body, a little bit out of the head now and more into the body. So a nice long exhale through the nose. And then breathe in for a count of 1, 2, 3. Breathing out for 3, 2, 1. Keep that up. Deep, rich breaths in. And long, slow breaths out. Breathing in, follow the journey. Where's your breath moving in the body? And breathing out. Just notice how the breath is this morning. Where can you feel it? And there's something wonderful about just taking some really conscious deep breaths. And hopefully they'll stay with you through your practice, but it just offers us a sense of grounding, a real sense of peace, hopefully. And for me, just sitting with my breath can really make me feel, not in a bad, I hope you understand this, but quite insignificant, but not in a bad way, in that, hey, I'm just like one teeny tiny person with, 7 billion others on a floating rock in space. I don't know if you follow NASA. I'd encourage you to look into NASA on socials or websites, but they had a picture yesterday of our universe, I think, or is it of our galaxy? Our galaxy. It's beautiful, I'll maybe put it in the newsletter. But, it makes you feel like, hey, there's so much going on, around us. So, let's just cherish each moment and try not to worry about all the stuff. Easier said than done, I know. Okay, there's my musings for this Thursday morning. Take a big inhale, let's reach up. And then exhale, we're coming straight to tabletop. So kick the legs out from under you, give them a little shake. Great. Apologies for my sniffling. I don't know what's happened over the last few days, but I feel like hay fever's kicked in. Okay, let's start to move in ways that feel good. So just dipping the belly, rolling the shoulders, lifting the tailbone, and then exhaling to round. Good, and just moving here through the spine to begin with, and we'll get into the hips in a moment. Maybe a little bit more movement in the pelvis if you can. Hopefully that's helped. Okay, great. When you're ready, start to lift the right knee and just give it a nice little circle here. And how's the breath? Yeah, when you were doing those movements, were you moving with the breath? If you need to close your eyes and come back to the breath as you circle your knee, let's do that. Then when you're ready, just step the right foot outside the right hand. So we're focusing this morning on inner and outer thigh strength. So outer hip, outer thigh, inner hip, inner thigh. So just giving those a little bit of a stretch. So when you come forward, try to really kind of wing that thigh out. When you come back, just feel a nice little stretch through the hamstring, probably a little bit more. Good, and then just pause here for a second. Back knees down, we're just kind of giving it a little stretch to begin with. And you may be even on the blade edge of the right foot. Good, and then plant the right foot down firmly. Curl the left toes under, take a big step up to your first yogi squat. And just get settled here, so move around. So for me, yogi squat, I can't come straight in the morning. I need to kind of shift the weight around. And sometimes it's easy to just dump into your yogi squat and rely on your flexibility. of being able to deeply flex the ankle, the knees and the hip all at once. However, I don't want you to kind of dump. I want you to be a bit active in the legs. So just press through the feet a little bit more. Maybe lift up a little bit more. So the legs are working. We're not just relying on kind of the flexibility. We're doing the strength as well. Great, we'll just stay here for 2 more breaths. Good, and then come down, hips nice and high. Inhale just to lengthen maybe, square off the toes. Exhale to dangle. A little bit of swaying from side to side, a little bit of bending into alternate leaves. Good. And then plant the hands, step back to a plank. Let's just hold this just to wake up the whole body. Lengthen through the tailbone, push the floor away. We'll just do 10 more seconds. Cause on Saturday. 3, 2, good on 1. Knees down, belly to the floor. Inhale, lift the chest, squeeze the shoulders. Exhale, push back, little pause in downward dog. And then back to tabletop. Great, okay. Move around again. And then over to the left knee when you're ready. Remember, these circles are nice or as smooth as you can get them. I did some yoga with a football team the other week, and when I said a circle, one of them said, more like a triangle. I was like, maybe a triangle, yeah. It's okay if it feels like a triangle. We're just aiming for a circle. It's fine. Triangle is still a nice shape, right? Good. When you're ready, left foot outside left hand. That was a nice experience, or it was an interesting experience. Yoga with footballers. Rocking backwards and forwards a few times. There were some interesting noises, let's just say that. Wasn't the peace and calm of the usual cabin class. Good. Next time you're forward, we'll just pause, winging out that thigh. Pressing through the front foot. That little press through your big toe really makes a difference. It's activating a little bit of work, inner and outer thighs, stabilizing. Good. And then when you're ready, into a yogi squat, top of the mat. And maybe you're coming in a little bit more smoothly now. Maybe you're feeling a little bit stronger. Good. Maybe the spine's a little bit longer, tailbone down. And just be mindful, are we collapsing in a little bit? It's easy to press through the big toes a little bit too much. Press through blade edge of feet now. Change it up, yeah? Ideally, we want a nice, even distribution through both feet. Great, and this time we'll power up to stand. Oh, lovely, nice and slow. Squeeze at the top. That little squeeze at the top, send the hips forward. Let's keep that up. Okay, 10 rounds of sun salutations with some exercises or some little repetitions in between. Right, let's go. Inhale, arms up, full body stretch. Exhale, full forward fold. Nice. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, big step back. So your choice of vinyasa, chaturanga or knees. Nice and controlled, whatever you're doing. And then we're into downward facing dog. So we're going to do 4 sets or 4 rounds of sun salutations, focusing on the right leg. Then we'll do 4 shifting over to the left. Then we'll end with our favourite ones, lizard leaps and burpees, yogi burpees. So let's lift the right leg nice and high. Let's not think about those yet, long way away. And we're going to tap the right elbow, upper arm or shoulder. Or it might be even the forearm, the wrist, just the right arm at some point. So inhale, lift the leg higher. Exhale, roll forward and bring it out to the side as much as you can and tap. Inhale back. Exhale, tap. So the knee's nice and soft, yeah? It's about squeezing it up
as high as you can. We're just going to do 3 more. Inhale back, exhale tap. If it's too much, you drop the back knee and you work from here. 2 more. Inhale back, exhale, squeeze and tap at the top. Okay, last one. And we're going to hold here just for 10 seconds. So squeeze and hold for 5, for 4. Remember, you can be here for 3. For 2, lift it a little higher. Good. On 1, step the right foot outside the right hand. Left foot joins it. We're in that yogi squat. Inhale, you're going to push up, squeeze, and exhale, feet together. Nice. Round 2. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fall forward fold. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale through your vinyasa. Round 2. Good. Okay, we're staying on the right leg. So inhale, right leg up from downward dog. This time, exhale, we're stepping it straight through. So same thing though, hover towards the right upper arm and then step it outside the right foot, the right hand, sorry. Left hand stays down, right arm reaches up. Back knee can be down, remember that. Take an inhale to reach up and then an exhale. You're trying to bring the elbow to tap the right ankle. Inhale up, exhale, elbow to ankle. It's a new one, I've not said elbow to ankle before. We're just going to do this for 30 seconds. So when you get down, I really want you to squeeze that elbow as close to the ankle as you can. Inhale up, exhale, squeeze down. Really press through that right foot, strong through the back leg as well. Halfway, you've got 30 more seconds. So really slide the elbow all the way down the shin to the ankle. Well, it's kind of like the inner calf, I'd say. Last 10. Stay with me. Breathe, let strong legs. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. On 1. Hand can come down. Left foot joins right foot. Yogi squat at the top of the mat. Inhale, push yourself up. And exhale, feet together. Good. Okay, round 3. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fall forward fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, big step back. Vinyasa. Or you can skip it. Either way, we're meeting in downward dog. Inhale, right leg nice and high, staying on the right. Exhale, this time we're bringing it through the middle. Okay? Spin the left heel down. Wimble the arms into your warrior 2. Good. We're just here for 1 breath. Inhale, come up, put the hands on the hips or hands in prayer. Turn your right toes in a little and your left toes out a little. And then you're just going to pulse into your front leg, which should be your right leg. Okay, so all you're doing is coming up and down. Now we're doing this for about 60 seconds. At halfway, I'll give you the option to go a little bit deeper, but as you go through, you might be coming deeper. Okay, inhale up, exhale down. Knee tracks over the toes, but it doesn't matter if the knee comes over the ankle, it's going to. Okay, so we're about halfway. So if you want, see if you can go a little bit deeper now. Okay, you might need this left heel to come up. You might be able to come all the way down into a Skandasana and then push all the way back up. Whew, I know. You got 15 more seconds. Give that a go. Really press through the foot. If it feels like you're collapsing forward, ease off a little. We've got time to get this sorted. We'll be keeping this one in. Take 1 more. And then if you can, all the way down to Skandasana, swivel, step the back foot to meet the front foot, halfway lift. Well done. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise. Nearly done on that right leg. Inhale, round 4, arms up. Exhale, fall forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa. You know the story. Okay, so this time we're going to roll forward from our downward dog into high plank and we're lowering down to the belly with control if you can. Good, okay. Let's roll onto, let me get this right, the right side of the body. I'm going to face you, so I'm on the left. Your top leg, which should be your left leg, plants to the floor. okay? It's about halfway up. Really firmly plant that left leg. And then you're lifting your right leg up and you're dropping your right leg down. Now, I don't want you to drop the foot all the way down. I want it to stay hovering off the floor. Inhale up, exhale down. So full range of movement for the first 30 seconds or so. Let's get it up and down as high as we can. So squeezing right at the top. Good. 10 more seconds like this. Squeezing right at the top. Okay, listen carefully. Next time you're up at the top, I want you to hold and just do some little pulses there. I know, wow. Good morning, legs, hips. So squeezing right at the top, so as high as you can get it, then just a little pulse. You should feel this in your outer thigh, maybe a little bit in the inner thigh. You've got 10 more seconds. Keep squeezing. We're here for 5. Squeeze and lift for 4, for 3, for 2. Squeeze. Good. On 1. Release. Roll to the belly. Push yourself back to downward facing dog. Jump the feet outside the hands. Yogi squat. Inhale, push up. Exhale, back to stillness. Right, let's do that all on the left. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, big step back. Good. Okay, so vinyasa. Maybe we're going through chaturangas and up dogs now. Good. Okay, so left leg nice and high. 5 rolling forwards, yeah? So just pause in your 3-legged dog for a moment. Let's wake up the left hip a little bit. Right leg's been doing all the work. Take an inhale, lift the leg higher. Exhale, roll forward. Squeeze and lift the knee as high as you can. Try and tap the shoulder. Inhale back. Exhale, squeeze and roll forward. You got 3 more. Remember, just drop the knee if it's a bit much. Inhale back. We're exhaling to still squeeze and lift it as high as you can, like here. Yeah, 2 more. Inhale back. Exhale, roll forward. Last one. Inhale back. Exhale, roll forward and hold. We're squeezing for 5, for 4, for 3. Can you lift it a little higher? For 2. Good. On 1. Left foot outside left hand. Right foot outside right hand. Push through the heels. Squeeze and stand. Exhale, feet together. Okay, round 6. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, big step back. How are we feeling? Yeah? We okay? Okay, so left leg nice and high. Inhale. Exhale, left foot outside left hand. Super strong through the legs. Press through the right hand, reach the left arm up. Get the shoulders and wrists stacked. You can obviously just stay here or elbow to ankle bone. 30 seconds of those. So inhale, reach, drop and squeeze. Inhale, up. And I say elbow to ankle bone. It might be that you're like mid-calf. This is fine. Okay, halfway, 15 more seconds. Really press through left big toe. Don't let that knee collapse out. Almost there. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Good. On 1, hands down. Back foot steps forward. Yogi squat. Press through the feet. Squeeze and lift. Nice. Exhale, back to center. Okay, off we go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, full forward fold. Round 7. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, big step back. Okay, so we've got those Skandasanas, yeah? Pulses. A minute of them. So 30 seconds a little bit higher. 30 seconds a little bit deeper. So inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Drop the back heel, windmill the arms, just a brief warrior 2. And then you inhale back to center, left toes in, right toes out, and just start to bend into that left knee. You want a nice long stance with the legs, yeah? So you've got a minute, so 30 seconds, just warming it up, yeah? Getting that nice controlled lower, that nice controlled lift. Okay, we've got 30 more seconds from now. So if you want to start going a little bit deeper, maybe lifting the right toes, maybe coming down a little bit lower and then seeing if you can push back up. Almost try and get the thigh parallel to the earth, then go back up. Okay, you've got 10 more seconds. See how far you can go with this. Nice and controlled. Listen to your body. For 3, for 2, good, on 1. Come all the way down if you can, or just stay halfway and pad around. Back foot meets front foot, top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we rise. Good, exhale back to stillness. Okay, round 8, we're nearly there. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, big step back. Good, okay, so we're coming from downward dog, forward into our high plank. We're lowering down with control. See if you can do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time, roll onto the left side. Plant the right foot out in front of you. Really press that down, strong right leg. And then you know what's coming. We're lifting and lowering that bottom leg. And look, we don't want to just be here, pulsing around, messing around. Let's be mindful. Let's be controlled. It's an inhale to squeeze and lift as high as we can. It's an exhale to lower. Inhale to squeeze and lift. Exhale to lower. Okay, we're nearly there. You know what's coming. Last 30 seconds. Squeeze right at the top. And be mindful you haven't rocked back. Hips are still stacked, one on top of the other. Breathing here. You got 15 more seconds. Pulse as high as you can. You got it. We're nearly there. Keep going. Can you go a little bit higher? Can you squeeze a little bit more? For 5. For 4. 3. Keep squeezing. Lift a little higher. 2. On 1. Release. Well done. Belly to the floor. Push back. Jump the feet. Yogi squat. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way back to stillness. Okay, right, we'll go through the legs 2 a little bit quicker. Inhale, arms up. So we've got those leaping lizards. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, big step back. Just 45 seconds of those this morning. So let's start by sending the right foot high to the sky and stepping the right foot outside the right hand. Okay, option 1 is you switch at the back of the mat. Right foot comes back, left foot comes forward. That's option 1. Option 2, you switch feet at the top of the mat. So you switch at a yogi squat. Option 3 is you jump between the 2. Yeah? Okay, 45 seconds, off we go. Jumping or stepping. Jumping or stepping. Keep the technique. It's not about how many you do, it's about how we're doing them. Are we pushing off through the toes? Are we landing that foot nice and firmly? Okay, nearly there. You've got 20 more seconds. Stay with me. Good, nice. Last 15. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, well done. Yogi squat, top of the mat. Take a breath in. And then hands down, hips high. Let's stay with it. So, listen carefully. Before we go into those little burpees, and we'll just do 60 seconds to finish, let's just do really quick exercise here. Push through the fingers, soften the knees, send the right heel up and out to the side. Just 15 seconds, I know. Stay with me. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, toes in line, 5, 4, 3, 2, right foot down, left foot out. 15 seconds, breathe, focus. Be mindful we're not leaning too much to the right. Keep the toes in line. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Turn the toes out, send the hips down. Let's start our burpees from here, just 60 seconds. So remember what you're doing. On an inhale, you push up. On an exhale, you forward fold. Inhale to lengthen, step back to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, jump. Yogi squat. Inhale, push up. That's one. 60 seconds, off we go. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, high onto the toes, look forward. Exhale, jump. Inhale, push up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, jump. Keep going. Inhale, push up. Good. Sorry, my mic's jumping around. 30 more seconds. You got this. Get the heart rate up, ready for your Thursday. We're nearly there. Last 20. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, land the feet. Inhale, don't forget that squeeze and lift. Good. It's a step to plank. It's a push to downward dog. It's a jump forward. It's a lift and squeeze. Last 5 seconds. Can you do one more for me? Good. Well done, guys. And then wherever you are, let's come down just to sit. Kick the heels out. Maybe give the knees a little swish. That went really fast this morning. Hopefully you enjoyed some of those new little moves. Hopefully you felt them in your inner and outer thighs, inner outer hips. Good. Those burpees always get the heart going. Okay, sit tall. Give yourself a shoulder roll. And just think about what your next moments of your morning are going to be like. Nice glass of water, nice cup of tea. Maybe have a little look at that NASA picture. Carry on that theme of, I need a better word than insignificance. Anyway, you know what I mean. It's easy to get caught up in all the other news at the moment. There's some other news as well that's just way more beautiful and interesting, right? Anyway, less about the news. Take an inhale, reach up if that feels good. And then exhale, just lower the chin to the chest, little bow down, sign of gratitude. Have a lovely Thursday, guys. Well done. Lovely to see you. Same time tomorrow, back to length into the spine. Well done. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Flora.
Vicky, have a good day. Have
You
a good
too.
day.
Thanks.
Bye.
Cheers, Hatch. Thanks, Jean. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Jane. Bye.
Hey, Vicky.
Hello.